What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on, you guys? What's going on? What is the tea? I hope you guys are having a good time today because I am okay. And I know it's been a minute since I've given you guys like a yes for the mess video so we can talk about the tea and the gossip and everything that's going on in the news and in the blogs and stuff like that. It's been a minute since I've done that, but we're doing it today. We're definitely going to do it today. I know it's been a minute and I've missed out on a whole lot of content because of the fact that, I was out here celebrating Josiah's birthday. I was out of town. So there was some lives that I missed. There was some gossip that I missed. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to find the time to do it. Now, I'm going to find me some time to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to find me some time to do it. And because of the simple fact that the Chasing panel may not be airing tonight, we may have to do it tomorrow due to the fact that Jamar may be doing the after show tonight. I've decided to possibly push it back to tomorrow night, but it really just depends on what is going on today with this after show, to be quite honest. That's really what it depends on. But other than that, if he's not doing the after show, then we will definitely still be doing the panel tonight. But that's why I haven't promoted it or anything like that. So we're going to figure some things out in the meantime, in between time. Okay, let me take this hat off, y'all, and all that good stuff. Okay. But let me see what else is going on. So I am watching Real Housewives of Rhode Island, and it's very interesting, I must say. It's very interesting. I might be doing a review on it, but it may not be live though. I may just be giving you guys like pre-recorded videos on that particular show. And then, Divorce Sisters is back. I haven't watched it yet, but I will be watching it after I get done with this live. So don't you worry, because I will be talking about it. I will be watching it. And I might be doing a review on that. It really just depends on how good it is. It really just depends on how good it is. And I feel like I should have did reviews on it when it first came out. But I just want to bring, like I said before, I just want to bring more variety to the channel. Some of my people have been asking me would I review scripted shows, and Divorce Sisters is a scripted show that I actually enjoy doing. So I just might add a scripted show to my catalog. Who knows that? Who knows? I might just do that. Just like my music content, I'll be working on some music content for the weekend. So April was supposed to be the month where I really just dug into everything, but because I had so much going on, like with Josiah's birthday and me being gone that weekend and things like that, I had to kind of catch up with certain stuff. So some shit was late. So that's pretty much the gist of that. But we're gonna figure some things out when it all boils down to it. So we got like 10 people up in here so far, so good. Y'all do know that we get things started at the 5-minute mark or whatever. So I only see I have a chat full of moderators. I only see the Jail Slayer and Norris in here. So in the meantime, in between time, well, we just jumped from 10 to 24. But in the meantime, in between time, if y'all could if it's 24 of you guys up in here, then it needs to be 24 of you guys in here engaging, and make sure you guys are lighting the chat up right now, because we get started at the 5-minute mark. And y'all know when y'all light this chat up, that make me want to go harder and give you guys a good show. Okay. So let's go ahead and light this chat up so we can get this thing started at the 5-minute mark. It says the notification was late. Child, I figured some of y'all didn't get that notification. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. You know what? We at the 5-minute mark and shit like that. But let me just go ahead and let's just talk about that real quick. I don't know what the fuck is going on with YouTube right now. I knew something was going on. I can tell when my people are not getting their notifications like they're supposed to. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't know if I'm shadow, but I don't know what's going on. But I can tell when people aren't getting notifications. I can tell when it's happening. So before we get started, I do want to know in the chat who got a notification on time and who got it late. Because I see a lot of y'all saying, I just got a notification. I'm like, what the fuck? What? How y'all just getting like the fuck? That is crazy. That is really, really crazy. I got one on time. I seen where it gave me a notification that you was going live in 30 minutes, but it didn't notify me when you was actually live. That is crazy, y'all. The jail slayer said she got hers laid. Lakia Jackson said she got hers laid. Is a Virgo said I've been in here and just got it. It was crazy work. Miss Harris to you says I did not get a notification. Chris 8 Baker says it was late. Like it's so many of y'all that said that y'all got y'all notifications late. I really hate that though. That really bothers me. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube platform, but it's fucking up my numbers. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's fucking up my numbers and I don't like that. But it ain't about the numbers, it's about the people that comes in. But anyway, we got 35 up in here so far. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing started at the 7-minute mark. That means we got 5 seconds. And let's go ahead and get into the mess right now. Okay, so we got us a little show to do today. We got a show to get into today. These are the people that we're talking about on today. Now, I know that T got a live going on at 6:15 today. So after you get done watching this live, make sure you go over to T's live and tune in and see what he got to say. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into today's show. And we're going to start it off with this right here. And that is the Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, y'all know that we're now into the Real Housewives of Atlanta stuff right now, and that is getting all of our time and all of our attention. And I can say that this current season 17 of the show is actually having the people engaged and involved right about now, and I think it deserves it. But Real Housewives of Potomac season 10 was a season that wasn't really bad, but it really wasn't like a memorable season to me. I think the last time the Real Housewives of Potomac really had like a really, really good season was probably season 6. That is the last great season that Potomac had. Season 7 was all right. Season 8 was terrible. Season 9 was okay. We getting somewhere. And season 10 was okay. We got a ways to go, but it ain't bad as season 8. So that's where we've been with the Real Housewives of Potomac at this point in time, right? So now that we get into season 11, you know what I'm saying? We had the reunion and things like that. And we saw, you know, Tia and Angel come in. We saw Monique return and we saw Jazzy returns as a friend of the show. But now the cast has been changed up and there's some people that's been cut and there are some people that are returning. So let's go ahead and get into the things of the things, honey. Now, this is coming from the Neighborhood Talk, and they asked, did they get it right? Karen Huger and Robin Dixon return to the Real Housewives of Potomac as Bravo drops the list of the season 11 cast, which involves Monique Samuels, Kierna Stewart, and Angel Massey are noticeably absent from it. So let's go ahead and get into the things, you guys, okay? So Bravo TV, the first day of filming for season 11 of the Real Housewives of Potomac, right? They revealed who the cast was, and that was Karen, Giselle, Ashley, Wendy, Stacy, Tia, with Robin returning as a friend of the show. Now, there has been a lot of discourse about this cast right here. There's been a lot of discourse about it. There's a lot of people that's not really here for this cast, and there's a lot of people that feel like they ruined this cast. Now, let me just go on record and say that I felt like Angel didn't get a fair shake in this. I don't think that she did. And I'm totally against one season wonders. Okay, I'm totally against one season wonders. I don't really care for one season wonders at all. I don't really like one season wonders. And I feel like Angel deserved like a second chance. I honestly do. And I know it's the popular thing to do, to go in on Angel and all this other shit. Like, I understand all of that greatly. I do. I understand that most definitely. But I do think that she deserved another try. You know what I mean? Like, I know that her first season wasn't that great, but I was hoping that Bravo gave her another chance. That's just me personally. I was hoping that they gave her another chance, but I guess, you know, they felt like she really didn't do too well. I feel like their reunion would have been her saving grace, but even the reunion really couldn't save Angel, to be honest. She didn't even perform in the way that she should have for the motherfucking reunion. because she still wasn't checking hoes the way that she should have. You feel what I'm saying? She was giving way too many apologies, and some of these apologies really wasn't warranted. She didn't even really need to apologize to a lot of these girls. So I felt like that reunion and the way that she didn't deliver at the reunion, I think that that was a big part as to why she's not coming back or whatever. Now Kiana, I'm probably in the minority when it come down to her, but I enjoy Kiana. I love Kiana. As much as y'all hated her, she gave y'all drama, and she was probably extra as fuck, and a lot of her points didn't land. But I enjoyed looking at Kay. I enjoyed listening to Kay make a fool out of herself, and I thought that it was funny as hell. So I actually was looking forward for Kiana to come back, but I felt it in my spirit that she wouldn't be coming back, especially with Karen coming back, because I already knew somebody got to go to get Karen back on this show to free up this budget so Karen can come back. Somebody got to go. You feel what I'm saying? And I knew that it was either going to be Kiana or Angel leaving or both. And look at it. Both of them were gone. Now let's get into Jazzy, right? Let's talk about Jazzy. Now, Jazzy got cut too, as hard as she worked at their reunion and on this season to get a goddamn flute. Jazzy's gone. And I'm here to tell y'all, I'm glad she gone. I'm also here to tell y'all that, you know, I didn't like Jazzy. She did the absolute most, in my damn opinion. And I can't find it in my heart to care about her being gone. I just got to be honest with y'all. I don't give a damn about her being gone, like, at all, because she did the absolute most. She did the most for a flute and still didn't get one. So bye, Jazzy. Monique, on the other hand, I don't even know why they brought her back. They made this big hoopla about Monique coming back on this goddamn show, only for them to cut her. So it's like, why she back? You feel what I'm saying? Like, why did she even come back to this motherfucker then, if that's the case? Like, why y'all bring her back in the first place? That's the only thing that I'm trying to figure out. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Now those are the three that are gone. Monique, Jazzy, Kiana, and Angel. They're the ones that's gone. Now let's get down to the people that's returning. Karen, it was a no-brainer that she was coming back this season. It was a no-brainer that she was coming back. No one should be surprised that she was coming back, like, at all. Nobody should be surprised. I wasn't surprised when I found out that she was gone at all. I'm not surprised by that. So, I mean, I wasn't surprised that when she got out of jail and everything that she was dealing with, that she would be back. We already knew that they was bringing Karen back. First of all, thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, I get to see Scotty live on my birthday. Today is a good day. Hey, Scotty Boo. Y'all tell Brittany happy birthday. Tell Brittany happy birthday, you guys. And thank you for the $4.99 super chat, honey. But yes, I knew that it was going to bring Karen back. And I felt like in order for Karen to come back, they got to free their budget up. And somebody got to go. Giselle, as much as a lot of us want Giselle to be gone, we already knew that she was going to be back too. So we really can't complain. We know that Giselle really ain't had no storyline in a while. And I really feel like at the end of the day, not only that, but not only does she not have a storyline, but she's been bumped down to the second chair for quite some time now. So none of that is a surprise to me. So I'm not even surprised that Giselle is even back. I mean, I'm just being honest with y'all. And then we got Ashley. We want Ashley gone. I don't know why they keep bringing this girl back. Why is Ashley constantly coming back? Ashley ain't got shit to do. Ashley ain't got shit to offer. Why the fuck is she back? Can somebody please tell me why she back? Because God can't get me to understand why she back. God can't even get me to understand why she back. I'm just trying to understand why she's even here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck are you even back on my screen? And all she gonna do is cozy up under Giselle and damn Robin the entire time and try to bully these other girls. It's annoying. I don't know why she back in the least bit. Ashley can really get the fuck on, honestly. Next up is Wendy. Now, y'all knew that they wasn't letting go of Wendy, especially with this jail scandal and this fraud scandal, and they was not letting her go. She got so many things that she needs to address and so many questions that she needs to answer. And then with Robin coming back, Robin is definitely going to call her out on her fraud ass shit. You already know that. So I'm waiting to see how that's going to go. Stacey, now you know the Lion Queen was coming back to this show. She's a fan favorite. If I'm not mistaken, she got first chair at this last reunion, and the people love her. She was in Vanity Fair. The people loved her some Stacey. So at the end of the day, that was a no-brainer that she was coming back. And if Stacey wasn't returning, could you imagine how the internet would have been broke if she didn't return? Y'all knew that girl was coming back. I knew that. I don't care to see her, and I don't care if she's back. But it is what it is. Tia. I love Tia. Out of all of the newbies that came in last season, Tia was definitely my favorite one. I love her family. I love her whole family. I love all of that about her. Her family is funny as hell. And I find Tia to be pretty interesting. And I think that Tia is quick on her feet and she can read. So I don't really mind Tia coming back. I think she had a lot of potential to actually be a housewife. She actually fits the aesthetic of being a housewife, in my opinion. So I wasn't mad at all about her coming back. Now we got Robin back as a friend. Now y'all know how I feel about Robin. I don't give a fuck about Robin. I don't care about the couch potato. I don't need for her to be back on my screen at all. But if she's gonna call Karen out and call, Wendy out on a shit, I don't mind her coming back. Because as much as I don't like Robin, I can say that Robin would call people out on their shit, even though she didn't call out the people she needed to be calling out. But in my eyes, I really do feel like, she would call out people when they needed to be called out, to be honest, except Giselle. But she would call out people when they needed to be called out at some point in time. But I don't want to see Robin. I'm not a fan of Robin. I don't do Robin. She's annoying to me, and I ain't never been a fan. But that's it. That's all. I don't know how, of course, I'll be tuned in to the Real Housewives of Potomac out of habit, because y'all know that's what I do. I watch these shows out of habit sometimes, even if I don't care that the shit is back. I just want to see it succeed, y'all. And I don't know how I feel about this particular cast, to be quite honest. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not really that excited about it at all. But we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to give it a chance. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to try and give it a shot. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be too negative about it. I'm going to try to give it a chance. You feel what I mean? Like, why not give it a try? Why not give it a shot? So we're going to move on to, hold on, wait. Let me look at this. Do we need to pay you to review the Real Housewives of Rhode Island? You know what? That's a great idea. If y'all want me to review the Real Housewives of Rhode Island, baby, you need to cash out me. My cash app is on this screen. If y'all want me to really review that shit, y'all need to cash out me in order to do it. Show me that you really want me to do it. Let me stop. But I just got into the show, though. Don't get me wrong. I started on the season yesterday. And I got past episode 1 and it was good. But I tried to watch the other 2 episodes last night when I was laying down. But of course, I was tired. So I went to bed. I fell asleep. So that's why I haven't seen the other 2 episodes. But I'm definitely watching. And I'm probably going, like I said early on in the video, I'm probably going to give you guys pre-recorded videos on Rhode Island, just depending on how I feel about it. But we'll see. But I'm definitely watching. Don't get me wrong. And I'm kind of enjoying this shit, honestly. Let's get into the next topic of the day. Let's get into Miss Pinky Cole, okay? Let's get into Diet Chrisette Michele. Let's get into her, okay? Now, let's talk about Pinky Cole. Now, y'all know that even before the season started, Pinky Cole has been in the goddamn blogs, child. She been in the blogs about her finances, about her filing for bankruptcy and all those different things. Now Pinky Cole is asking for a judge to have her financial documents under seal to prevent them from spreading online. So let's go ahead and get into it. So it says that Pinky Cole is asking a judge to allow her to file financial documents under seal in her bankruptcy case to prevent them from spreading online. She noted that her Chapter 11 filings have been publicly discussed, which previously reported on a creditor seizing one of her homes. The court has allowed Pinky to regain her home. Okay. Can y'all see me? What's going on? Okay. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard, y'all. And that shit is annoying as hell. I don't know if y'all can hear me or see me right now, but this shit is irritating. Now y'all know even before Real Housewives of Atlanta came on this season and stuff like that, we've been hearing all about Pinky's financial issues and shit like that. Like we've been hearing about all of that stuff since it was revealed that she was coming on cast. So a lot of people have had a whole lot of things to say about her and her filings and things like that, right? Now, I'm gonna need for Pinky to just understand that she's now a public figure. So by her being a public figure, her shit is gonna be on display for everybody to see it. And that's just what it is. Her shit is just gonna be on display from the bankruptcy filings to everything. And I think that is cute to have it sealed, but you know, in today, you know, with you being a reality star, these bloggers and shit being out and stuff like that, there are some bloggers that will look up your information and talk about this shit online. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to look up your information because I don't really give a fuck. Now, if the documents are out there on blogs already, then of course I'll go and look at it myself then if it's already on the blogs. But to be honest, I don't care that much to be trying to go and find your information and go talk about it on my show. I don't really care that much to do all that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I really don't care. But at the same time, that is the truth of the matter. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. But you know, they tried to take her house from her. She was able to get her house, keep her home and things like that. So I'm glad that she's able to keep her home and all that. But that's a lot for a person to be dealing with, especially when you own a show. And then one of the first previews that we see you do is you telling somebody, I buy all your foreclosed homes and all this other stuff. So my thing is this: why are you sitting up here talking about you buy all of her foreclosed homes when you ain't got no money? I mean, I'm just saying though, Pinky. I just got to call a spade and ask the questions that need to be asked. How come you telling this woman you about all of her, you know, foreclosed homes and shit, and your ass ain't got no money? You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know, Pinky, but I'm sure that this is probably like a humbling experience from you. I mean, like I told y'all before, when Pinky first got on the show, there was word around the curb here in Atlanta. One of my sources told me that Pinky was not a girl's girl. And it was so crazy to hear my source say that to me about a year ago. And then to hear Kelli say it on the show, you feel what I'm saying? That's the basis of that situation. So I'm just like, girl, it is what it is, honey. Let me see. So let me look at some of y'all comments. I understand how humiliating your business on Front Street can be, but I think people respect you more when you keep it real. Being this exposed just comes with the territory, and that is the truth. I do think that there should be some privacy on a lot of different things that we do, but like I said before, when it come down to your records and things like that, you on a reality show, child. So they are going to look into all of that shit. When I tell you they're gonna look into all of it, they're gonna look into all of it, Pinky. And this is something that you got to understand being in this world. When you got shit on your back and things going on behind the scenes and stuff like that, you might want to be mindful of what you choose to put out there. And some shit that you don't want to put out there, they're definitely going to find a way to put it out there themselves. People know information about you. People will go to blogs. They'll slide in people's DMs. You can slide in mine if you want to, and all those different things. So you just got to figure that part out, to be quite honest, Pinky. Like that's just what it is. But I ain't really mad at you for trying to get them sealed, but I get it, you know. Let's move on to the next topic of the day. Now, I'm not really certain if you guys was even paying attention to any of this shit that's going on, but there is also a feud between the two of them that's brewing yet again, and that is Porsha and Marlo, y'all. So Marlo went on Cam Newton's show. I want to say it was last week. She went on Cam Newton and he asked her about her feelings about her past Real Housewives of Atlanta co-stars. And when she got the Porsha, she started dragging Porsha. And Porsha responded to the shit on the Breakfast Club. But we're going to get into what Marlo said first before we get into what Porsha said. So let's go ahead and get into that.
Complicated.
Why?
It's complicated, but we're cool. Because one thing, Candy and I have respect for each other. When we see each other, we're going to always speak. Okay. The kids are going to speak. But I mean, just from the show, I think the show messed us up. Because I used to date her godbrother. So if the show didn't happen, I think it would have been cool. But just that.
Kenya Moore.
Complicated. She's a hater. Said that I lied about my damn name. Just a liar. And just... That's why I got fired, because she lied and she played. She don't know how far to go. She go too far. She goes too far, and especially with Black women. She's a hater. She's disgusting to know I'm raising 2 young Black men and to just go so far. She goes too far.
So reality TV real, huh?
Oh, it's real, baby. It's real. It may be edited, but it's real. You see, she got fired for going too far. It was real.
What happened?
She showed another girl supposedly giving something to a guy. With her head. Is it called ratio? What y'all be calling ratio? What y'all call
fellatio?
Fellatio. I'm talking about ratio.
Ain't that a lawsuit?
Exactly. Hopefully it wasn't her. Hopefully it's not.
Revenge porn.
Revenge porn. That's exactly what it was. I'm like, girl, you just go too damn far. And I feel that we all went too far towards the end because it got so bitter and ugly. And I think that's why Bravo did a little twist.
Kim Zolciak.
Yeah, still cool.
Cool. Sheree Whitfield.
Still cool.
Okay. Cynthia Bailey.
Still cool.
All right. Porsha Williams.
Don't like her. She's a hater. Complicated.
Did you see what she on now?
Traitors?
No, I'm talking about her love interest.
Oh, I know.
Did you think that's real?
I don't know. I mean, I know she still like penis. So
revenge.
I don't know, but I'm just saying I know she's still like men. I used to be her friend, but yeah, that's just complicated. I don't like her because she was very against me coming back the 2 seasons ago. When she was returning back, she was one of the main people against me coming back. And one thing I don't play with, I would never try and stop anyone from getting their check, especially if you're a single aunt raising kids. Yeah. Like, you hate me that much, but it's because I'm the one who I hold accountable. I'm gonna ask the questions.
Yes, man.
She likes to run shit. She got to have girls that can run.
But how does that work? How does Bravo take into consideration cast members?
I don't know, but I mean, she sold them a dream that she was coming on with a husband and gonna live this huge lifestyle and be in this expensive home. And she came back because she's a people's favorite, but she came back and was getting a divorce, and wasn't able to show the home until at the end.
Candy Burrs.
Okay, so that was Marlo, and she was talking about her relationships with some of the girls on the cast, and Porsha was one of the main ones that she was discussing. Now let's get into what Porsha had to say on The Breakfast Club when they asked her about how she felt about Marlo calling her a hater. Let's get into it.
A lot of people felt like Marlo did that. And Marlo, she's saying that you didn't want her back on the show, and that's
called you a hater.
What led to her exit.
She did.
I think on
she did Funky Friday. Yeah, she said he was asking her how she felt about a lot of the different girls now. She said that you were a hater.
Yeah,
and that
I don't like her. She's a hater.
You stopped her bag from her coming back on the show, and she would never have done that to you.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, she loves talking about me, so I'm glad she got the opportunity to talk about me. She loves it. She loves it. She gets a thrill out of talking about me. So I'm glad she did that. That's good.
When people like that, when they ask you to do scenes with people like her, do you choose to do them, or you say, nah, I don't want to? Because you protect your peace, you know where that's gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm a part of a cast, you know what I mean? So you still have to do some scenes with people you may not want to do a scene with. I don't have to overly engage, no. Yeah, I don't have to overly engage, but I guess she's doing her thing. She's being interviewed. She's not on my show.
Mm-hmm.
So
I heard my show. I know.
She ain't on there. So I don't, again, she loves my name. She loves how it feels coming out of her mouth. And so I'm glad she had that experience that day.
Well, all righty then. So that was Porsha Williams, and she was basically responding to what Marlo Hampton had to say about her on Cam Newton's show. And I'm just gonna go on record and tell y'all, didn't I I tell y'all last year, not even last year, the year before last, the summer that I was moving, didn't I tell you guys that Marlo said on a live stream that there was 2 girls on the Real Housewives of Atlanta that kept her from coming back to the show that's for season 16? She said it was 2 people on that show that said that if Marlo comes back, they're not going to do the show. And I told you guys that the 2 people that she was talking about was Kenya and Porsha. I told you guys that even back then. Y'all gonna learn to listen to me. Y'all gonna learn to listen to what I'm saying, baby. Y'all gonna learn to listen to me. Y'all gonna learn to listen to me wholeheartedly. I definitely, and I don't even like Marlo. Let's be clear. I don't like Marlo at all. Never have. But I definitely believe that if Marlo came back to the show last season, she definitely would have been the one to bring out that question before Kelli would have definitely brought up that question and said, okay, girl, why you fuck Fallon husband? Knowing Marlo, she would have brought Fallon to a damn event just to piss Porsha off, knowing her. So yeah, they probably did the right thing by blocking her from coming back on the show. I normally don't block nobody. I don't even agree with blocking people from coming on the show. I don't really do that. Like I don't agree with blocking people from coming on the show. Let people do that. You feel what I'm saying? But let people come on. Cause I can't talk about it right now. But I don't block people. I let them do their thing. You know, whether I like you or not, I ain't blocking you from coming on the show. Even if you got a fucking agenda, I'm not gonna block you from coming on the show. Like you gonna come on here and make yourself look like a motherfucking fool. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, Bravo didn't fight it, so they probably felt like, well, bringing Marlo to this damn show, it really ain't worth the trouble of her, you know, trying to bring her on the show. So, and Kenya and Porsha are our biggest names on here. Marlo has been a friend of the show for over a damn century, so we ain't really got to have her. And that's just what it is. Do I believe Marlo? Abso-fucking-lutely. But do I care that she got blocked? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Okay? So it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it, y'all. But moving on to the next topic at hand. So let's get into Miss Kelli Ferrell. I know she ain't going by Ferrell no more. She going by her actual last name. Her last name before she got married to that man. That's what I'm hearing. But I don't remember what the last name actually is. So I know her by Kelli Ferrell or Ferrell, whatever the fuck that shit is. So that's what I'm going to call her until I figure out what her name is. But during a sneak peek of this past week's episode about her what was it, her food place, a chicken and waffle place or whatever, during that moment it was posted on one of those reality TV blogs, and apparently Dennis came in and said something to her under the post. So let's go ahead and get into that. Let me take this overlay off so y'all can see for yourself, right? So let's do that. So this was on a Bravo TV, right? Well, yeah, it was on the Bravo TV. That's where it was on it. And it was this clip where Kelli was talking to Porsha over the phone and talking about broken flowers from a broken person and all this other shit. So Dennis McKinley commented under the post and said, damn, was this the opening for the one that's already closed? Yikes. And that's when Kelli responded with, I see why your baby mama likes girls now. Bye, Demisha. Okay. So that is pretty much the gist of that. Now, let me tell y'all, a lot of people were sitting up here, you know, high-fiving Dennis and, you know, going up for Dennis, doing that and shit like that. And it's kind of like, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. I just got the notification that you were live, Scott. I know you already asked. I'm listening from the top. I just got it at. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, y'all. Like I told y'all, I can tell when my notifications are being fucked with. I can tell, and I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on, but you know, we'll see. But a lot of people were going up for what Dennis did in the comments. I guess I'm the only one that ain't seeing what's so funny about what he did, because he's a whole bitch picking on Kelli, in my opinion. And I know that some of y'all don't. I know y'all don't like Kelli. I get it. I understand. Kelli is annoying. Kelli is annoying as fuck. But that wasn't cute. I don't even see why he felt the need to even say anything to that girl in the first place. And y'all talking about some one thing about Dennis, he gonna ride for Porsha. Porsha can defend herself. Porsha can handle her own when it come down to Kelli. Porsha don't need Dennis' big belly ass to come up in here and say shit. What was the purpose of you even saying anything? And y'all want to call Kelli corny for her response when Dennis was corny for even coming at a female like that. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to bring her down because her restaurant got shut down. Stay out of female shit, Dennis. Cause that wasn't funny to me. I don't care what nobody say. He just looked like a little bitch trying to come at a woman. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, the only people are gonna be fine with that because they don't like Kelli. And that's just the truth of the matter. But not only did Kelli had a back and forth with him at the what is it? In the blog, Kelli came out and addressed her Sandy Springs location, and this is what she had to say. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, Kelli stated that, okay, this is what she stated. I want to take a moment to address something personally and directly. Our Sandy Springs location has been closed since December 2025. As I continue building my waffle empire one waffle at a time, I've learned that growth comes with both wins and valuable lessons, and that location represented a bit of both. Opening Sandy Springs was an exciting milestone. I invested my money in the waffle business. However, behind the scenes, it never fully aligned with this vision or support needed to succeed. From the lack of visibility on a main shopping center signage to ongoing limitations in executing creative concepts, the environment made it difficult to operate at the level I expect from my brand. When the space doesn't allow you to show up fully or move at the base of your standards, difficult decisions have to be made, and closing that location was one of them. I also want to be clear, while I remain focused on building a legacy for my daughters and family, there have been assumptions and commentary that attempt to frame this as a downfall, and that is simply not the reality. This is my real life, and that location represented a significant investment of time, resources, energy, and belief. Maybe they should have been doing the same. Show aside, I show up fully for what I build, and I expect the same in return. This is not a setback, it's a reset, and I move with pure intention. In the meantime, our McDonough, Nana's Chicken and Waffles location and food truck are still outside serving flavor, experience, and consistency like we've been doing for the past 10 years. All right, y'all. Good night. I've got carpool in the morning. X's and O's, the queen of waffles. Okay. So that is what Kelli had to say in regards to her Nana's Chicken and Waffles spot. Now, me and Sakina was supposed to go together to the chicken and waffle spot, but her ass went by herself. But I can't lie, I was kind of the reason why. Every time we plan to do something, every time we plan to go to Nana's Chicken and Waffles, girl, I gotta film, I can't even go. Or girl, I gotta go here. Or girl, I gotta work late today. Or girl, it's always something with me. That's why we never could go. And I really want to go. We was gonna go to the Sandy Springs location because Jamie lives closer to that location. So me and Sakina and Jamie, we was gonna make this a girls' day or whatever. But it didn't happen. So but I think that the location that's still open is closer to me because, you know, me and Sakina stay on the south side of Atlanta. So it's closer on to both of us. It's actually very close to Sakina because that's actually in the area that she lives in. But that's besides the point. I feel as though when it comes down to Kelli, I feel as though there are some excuses being made here, but at the same time, I guess she had to come out and save face in a sense, I guess. I mean, I really don't know, but girl, it happens to everybody. I just feel like y'all don't need to be trying to open up all these different locations when you know you ain't ready for all of that shit. And I feel like y'all get ahead of yourselves in this business shit because y'all really don't know how that shit works. Just because you got one successful business, that don't mean you need to open up another location. I don't know, but I don't want to. But I'm not a businessman, so there's not much that I can tell you about opening up a damn business because the only business that I got is YouTube, and sometimes that can be a struggle to keep together. But I don't know. Like, when do you have the time? Like, when can you open up another location? And when is it smart to open up another location? Like, seriously, when is it smart to open up another one? Because we're seeing this same story on Bell Collective with Carrie Paul. Her Biloxi location is doing well, but her Mobile location, she may have to close that just to save herself in some money and time. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. I honestly don't know. But Kelli, do what you do, child. What's going on, Mims? Do what you do, child. But if your location opening, girl, I don't know how long that shit was open. To be honest, I'm not even finna rack my brain trying to figure it out. But the people do say that your food is good at your restaurant. And listen, I'm a fatty at heart. I need some of that food. Okay, I need some of that food. I need to try it out. I need all that. Okay, I need all that. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like I want to try it out. Since it's out, since we got a location out here, we can go and try it out there. But I don't know. But Kelli, my heart goes out to you, child. You know, do what you need to do. But anyway, moving on to the next topic of the day. Let's talk about Joseline Hernandez, aka Chanelica Beldencourt. Okay. Let's get into the news with this girl here, because y'all know I don't give two shits about Joseline, but I saw it in the blog, so we're gonna talk about it. Apparently, Joseline Hernandez is pregnant with her second child, and this child is by her man Ballistic. Okay. I guess we could say congratulations is in order for Joseline and Ballistic. I'm slick kind of happy for them. You know, I don't care nothing about now one of them, but I'm slick happy for them. And she may not be much of a person in my eyes as far as Joseline goes. She may not be much of a person to me, but I will say that just judging by what I see on the internet with her daughter, she does seem like she's a great mom in a sense. Like you could tell that Bunny Bella actually, you know, respects her, and it just seems like she's really good with her, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. But you know, sometimes we judge Joseline based off of the person that we see on TV. And I ain't really saying that it's something wrong with it, because she gives us everything to judge her with, if you want to be real. But I think that she's a pretty good mama, you know what I mean? But I don't know much about Ballistic, you know, because I see Harold in here saying, so sorry to that baby, why would you conceive with Ballistic? I don't know anything about Ballistic. I don't watch Joseline's Cabaret. When they were on Marriage Boot Camp, I did watch that season, but not the entire season, because Joseline irks me. I can't do too much with her. I don't know much about Ballistic. Is he abusive or something? Like, what's actually going on? Like, does he do the same type of drugs she do? Like, that was so wrong. But I'm just being honest. Like, what's wrong with him? Because I don't know that much about him at all. Like, I don't pay Joseline or Ballistic any mind, so I don't really know. Just being real, I don't know. Y'all got to tell me, because I don't follow them like that. But I guess congratulations is in order for the two of them. You know, but I hope things go well between the two of them as far as them bringing a child into this world, because we do know that Joseline brought Bunny Bella into this world, and it ain't really been no crystal staff for her or them. So it is what it is. Let me see. Ma'am, shut the hell up. I put the shit up here. I don't know what you want from me, but I put your super chat on the screen. Okay. Let me see. All I remember is him hitting so he hit a woman. Oh, and then Too Feisty said that Amy had it in that Ziploc. Oh, yeah, Jesus. Okay, I see where y'all going with this. Y'all saying he on drugs, and y'all say he hit a woman, and he's a. Let me see. Do you remember when the two of them double teamed that girl Lex from the Cabaret? Joseline broke that girl's ribs in the midst of chaos. Child. Feisty, don't damn play with me, because if anything, Mims be the one that's funny acting, but I ain't gonna go there. Let me see. But that's, I believe it's okay. He put hands on one of the girls on Jocelyn. See, I don't watch Jocelyn show, so I don't know what happened. I watch Pierre for that type of shit. So if I want to keep up on what's going on with Zeus, I'll go over there to Pierre and watch that, instead of watching Zeus, because I don't care to know. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is, okay? But that's it. That's all for that. Let's get into the last story of the evening, and that is Miss Drew Sidora and Ralph Pittman. Let's go into the first story that came out, because as you guys know, I'm late on this because I haven't had the chance to really dig into this story at all. So let's go ahead and get into it just a little bit, y'all. Okay. And shout out to Evelyn Crawford for the $10 super chat. Okay. So let's get into this. Let's start off with this. Mims, don't play with me. But let's get into it. Now, this is the first story that we got from them at the very beginning. That was like 5 days ago. And it said that Drew Sidora has been ordered to leave the Georgia home that she shares with her estranged husband, Ralph Pittman, by Sunday, May the 31st. According to court documents obtained by TMZ. Until Drew vacates, they will continue to split expenses due to their financial situation. Drew and Ralph will share joint legal custody of their children, with Ralph having primary physical custody during the school year. Drew will have parenting time on alternating weekends starting in August. The divorce is not yet finalized, and a representative for Drew stated that the ongoing legal battle is still actively being litigated. My thing is, who is her lawyer, and why do they have her losing like that? Why do they have her losing like that? I don't understand what's going on with Drew. Like, who is your lawyer? Because they ain't doing you no favors. Because Ralph should not be winning this case at all. He should not be taking your kids from you. You should not be one of the mothers that's having it. Like, what is going on? Then you got to leave the house so he can come out the basement. How does that work? And he got primary custody of the goddamn children. Like, that's crazy to me. But but we're gonna continue on. She must got, oh God, please don't even say that name in here. Let's see. What's the next story that they had? Okay, so after that first story had come out, Drew Sidora went to her Instagram to address it. So Drew Sidora went on and addressed it and said, let me see. Too feisty, you right. Scotty is funny acting. He ain't scared of me no more because he goes to the gym now, but he better watch it. Oh, bitch, I ain't never been scared of you, ho. Never. Anyway, Drew Sidora came out and she said, some details regarding my divorce have recently become public, although the process is not yet finalized. During this time, Ralph and I are committed to co-parenting and doing what's best for our children. While certain things are beyond my control, my focus remains on showing up every day as the best mother that I can be. Living in the public eye comes with challenges, but I'm choosing to move forward with grace, growth, and intention. My children are my priority, and I'm committed to leading with love, peace, and positivity. There is no ill intent toward anyone, just a continued focus on healing, evolving, and becoming the best version of myself. Girl, you could have kept this statement to yourself, to be quite honest. I mean, I'm just saying. Let me see. He got the coin and job flexibility to take care of the kids. How you not take the children to school? Ooh, Lord Jesus. That man is not your co-parent. He is your enemy. Treat him as such. Drew is not going to be able to gaslight and pop her way out of this. Why didn't you get those kids in therapy like the court ordered? And how was they late and absent from school that much? The way it works is whomever has primary custody gets the house. So she and her son, that's not his biological son, have to leave. That's fucked up. And y'all don't think Ralph set her up, y'all crazy. That man is trying to take your money, your house, and your kids. What did she do besides kids not being in school? That's another good question. Ralph Ben said, screw you. You got to do what you need to do to get your children back with you full time. And because my thing with Drew is, why are you even coming out here with this damn statement? And this man is making you look like a bad mom. Like, why are you coming out here with this statement and trying to make him look good? And you out here trying to play nice and take the high road. Girl, fuck the high road. That man don't give a fuck about you or your high road, baby. Like, what the fuck are you doing? He's making you look like a deadbeat mom. He's trying to make it seem like his other children feel like a motherless child. Like it's a long way from home or some shit. Like that's how he's trying to make it look like in this case. You feel what I'm saying? Like, girl, oh my God. She killed me trying to make him look, trying to keep everything kosher, and it's not kosher. Okay. What else is going on? Okay. So then the next story that came out, which was 2 days ago, was that Sidora told a judge that she does not have the funds to move out of her marital home, and her oldest child will be homeless if the court doesn't reconsider the decision. Now, let's continue on. Now, Drew told a judge that she cannot afford to move out of her home with the estranged husband, Ralph, despite being ordered to leave by Sunday, May 31st. She stated that she lacks the financial resources and hasn't found a new home, which would leave her and her oldest child homeless. Drew claims that Ralph's income is 3 times hers. She also claims that he agreed to share joint custody, only to switch up his request to primary while they were in court. Drew and Ralph would share legal custody of the children, and Ralph having primary physical custody during the school year. Drew will have parenting time on alternating weekends starting in August. So now you're telling the court that you don't have the financial means to move out of the house. So how you don't have the financial means and you working for Bravo? Now, I'm not saying that Bravo is paying you the type of money that they probably paying Porsha and Phaedra, but I'm sure you ain't broke. So what's going on here? Like, are you misrepresenting your fund? Like, what's going on here? And you doing all these movies and shit. Like, what are you doing? And girl, listen, you can find somewhere to stay in Atlanta before I can, because Atlanta is expensive, okay? And I'm rooming with my best friend right now. And when I move out of his home, I will be still right here on the south side finding me somewhere cheap to stay, okay? So, baby, let me tell you something. You way out there in Duluth, girl, you better bring your ass out south and find you somewhere to stay like everybody else do. Because Angel Love is out here in Fairburn, not too far from me and Jamar. Even Tiana Taylor live out here by where we stay. Girl, get your ass on and move out south and find you somewhere affordable to stay at. Because, girl, what's going on here? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. What else is being said up here? So then here go the story that came out yesterday. Now it says that Drew and Ralph Pittman's monthly income is revealed amid their battle. It says that Drew's monthly income is $12,066, while Ralph earns $71,524 monthly. Okay, from working in tech. Ralph was granted temporary primary custody of their 2 children after a judge found out they had been frequently absent in Drew's care. Additionally, Drew was ordered to leave their marital home by the end of next month and stated that she would be homeless if the court does not change its decision, as she lacks funds to relocate. So, yeah, I want to know what happened to make this judge make this type of decision. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Drew. But girl, something got to give, because Ralph is really fucking you over, and he ain't fucking you over good either. Like he fucking you, but not the way you probably should be fucked. Okay, he's not fucking you right at all. This is like a bad fuck. Okay, like seriously. So it is what it is, Drew. Listen, girl. I really don't know what to tell you, as Aaliyah would say. I don't know what to tell you, but this ain't no good look. And Ralph, he knows it ain't no good look. And why was the kids missing school under your care anyway? That's a good enough question to ask. Why were they even missing school? What would be the reason for them to be missing school, Drew? What is going on here? Is my question. Baby, child. And now you got to be the one to get the fuck out. Girl, I don't know. I feel bad for Drew. I do. Because Rap is raking her through the coals. She is losing everything as we know it. And it's crazy. Girl, you better get Candy's lawyer or something. Please get Candy's lawyer or something. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Now, before we get up out of here, I just want to say that I appreciate the people. I appreciate my Scotty gang. I just have to end this by saying it every time I leave, okay? And y'all even got almost an hour live out of me. You know, I must be really talking about something if it's over an hour or close to it. But I appreciate my Scotty gang. I love you guys to death. I love the way you guys support me. I love the way you guys stand in the dirt for me. I love how you guys try to protect me from the bullshit. Although I kind of indulged in the bullshit just a little bit, but I had to get some shit off my chest because I'm tired of people playing with my name and disrespecting it. Okay, like Scotty by nature is that nigga. Okay, and I'm gonna need for people to realize that. And I had to let it be known the other day. Please don't play with my name and please don't play with my rep. Please, and like stop playing with me. But I had to do that the other day. But you know, it's okay. It's all good. You know. Water under the bridge. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, y'all, for real. But I don't know when we doing roaster review. That's on T's end. Y'all gonna have to ask T when we doing it because it's his turn to host. I don't know why we ain't did it yet, but we'll be doing it soon. I think JoJo going live this week finally. What else is going on here? I'm doing Bill Collective and Bill Collective Birmingham. I'm about to watch Divorced Sisters. I may be reviewing that, and y'all just might get shut up, Nikki. Y'all probably will be getting reviews from Real Housewives of Rhode Island as well, depending on how I feel. The reunion is being edited, the Jail Slayer. All I can say is I don't know when it's coming out. You will know just as well as when I do. But from what I was told, they're still editing the review, child. I mean, the reunion. I'm ready to see it just as much as you are, child. But I will say this, even though the reunion ain't out yet, season 2 is underway. We've already started discussions with season 2, and I'm actually excited about season 2. Is going to be bigger and better, and the cast is also going to be the same but different. Because we're keeping the same people, but bringing in new people, okay? Can't wait. So with that being said, you guys, we're out of here. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys a little later. Bye.
That 20, yeah, you always been a sneaky bitch, hating from the sidelines, trying to get picked, yeah. You don't found one, yeah, you don't found one. You don't found one, found you a real one. On my assets lately, you catching face shots, fire catching babies. Heavy on the highs, better get you some gravy. Cut that lady check, why you out here being lazy? I got bored with that season, I'm talking shit when I'm spitting. Fact, the bitch, I'm the reason. When it got you hoes heated. Snow got them hoes sneezing, got the meals you not eating. Where had them hoes leaking, God trust when I'm speaking. It's give.
Big bands gon' make it hot. Real niggas gonna come up, don't let the game gon' change us. Real niggas in my circle, ho, don't ever play us. This the real hustle, we make the money, don't make it make us. They ain't bout shit, talking out they neck. Bitch, we bring the heat every time we step. You fucking with a beast, fucking with the best. Get money on the east, plug on the west. Bitch, I'm from the north, but we run this out. Bitch, we outside, what you talking about? Who the fuck is me? Know who the fuck